This is the story of Thomas Edison, one of the greatest inventors ever. He revolutionized the way our world functions and lives. Where and when was Thomas Edison born?
Thomas Edison was born on February 11, 1847, in Milan, Ohio, to Nancy and Samuel Edison. He was the seventh and last child, but only the fourth surviving child.
Where did Thomas Edison live and work? For most of Edison's life, he lived in Port Huron, Michigan. At 13, he stopped attending school and became a newsboy selling newspapers and candy on the local railroad that ran through Port Huron to Detroit. By the time he turned 16, he had started working at a telegraph station because he was very interested in it and excelled. What was Edison's education like? Edison had a minimal formal education and most of the time was taught by his mother. Edison was very imaginative and inquisitive and had developed a hearing problem at an early age. Due to all that, he struggled in a way. What he lost in school, he gained back in reading. Edison loved reading, which helped him in many ways. Ultimately, Edison quit school when he turned 13 and started working as a newsboy in 1859. What were some of Edison's inventions? Edison was an inventor, so he invented many things throughout his life, including the incandescent light bulb in 1879. He also created the phonograph in 1877, along with the kinetoscope in 1891, and so many other inventions. How did Edison's inventions change people's lives? Edison's inventions changed the world as we know it today. His inventions revolutionized technology and so many other things. He created an influence on modern life and turned innovation into science. What companies manufactured Edison's inventions? Many companies manufactured Edison's inventions. Some of the companies that manufactured Edison's inventions were Edison Electric Illuminating Company of New York, the Edison Machine Works, the Edison Electric Tube Company, and the Edison Lamp Works. Did Edison have conflict surrounding his inventions? Edison did have conflict, especially with Nikola Tesla. It all started when Edison created a safer alternative to the current hazardous light bulbs, called DC lighting, which by the way saved many lives. Nikola Tesla invented an alternate power system. Tesla eventually worked for Edison and they applauded each other for their work. Unfortunately, they had different loyalties to different sources and that drove them apart. Are there any interesting stories about Edison? Even though Edison was a well-known inventor, he wasn't pleasant to work with. In temperament, he was at once a tyrant to his employees and their most entertaining companion, so there was never a dull moment with him. Thank you for listening to my presentation on Thomas Edison.